This is Fuzzy the Mouse. It wants to eat my soul. See, it's coming. Hello YouTube, I am TheBoredOtaku, and today I will be giving my first impression of the new series, City Valanoir. So, this series just started. Episode 1 is out, you could go find it, although I would recommend you don't. And I'm going to give you the reason as to why you should stay away from this thing at all. Just stay away, okay? So, we start off with our main character. Her name is Miu. Miu-e. Miu? Just Miu, no last names. They weren't that creative, so it's just Miu. And of course, she lives with a perverted old grandfather. Because, well, you just have to have the perverted old grandfather, or else, well, what's the point of life? What's the point of anime? I mean, you just need it. Her parents aren't there. We don't know where they are, so they would figure the best possible person to watch over their little, I'm gonna guess, 15, 16-year-old daughter is a perverted old man, because that just makes sense, right? Whatever. Now, Miu-e has never been to school. She's been moving around a lot. She never really had friends. And, well, they work as chimney sweepers, so they're always, you know, working, and it's a hard life for them. I could understand that. That's fine. So one day, they're on top of the roof, and the grandfather takes out a burger, which is wrapped in a flyer for the school of valanori. And she sees it, and she says, oh, hey, that's the most amazing school, and everybody wants to go there. And it's like, well, why do you need the flyer? I mean, if you look right there, you could see it in the background. And she's like, can I go, Grandpa? I really want to go. And of course, the grandpa, while she's talking about the school, the grandpa's trying to look up her skirt because, well, we just had to have that. I mean, no panty shots, though, so that's a bonus. Well, yet, anyway. I don't know. But she's talking to the grandpa, saying, Grandpa, please, I really want to go to this school. I really got to go. I want to meet friends. It's awesome, right? The whole time they're doing this, you don't see her face because they want to make it dramatic when you actually see her face, right? Whatever. So the grandpa said, sure, you know what? You could go to the school. And that's it. She gets accepted to the school. Now, let's pause and think about this a little, all right? We have someone who just said, haven't really been to school. They've been moving around a lot. And this is a very high-end school, a very popular school. How does she get accepted right away? Just, hey, I want to go to your school. I have no requirements and I'm new here. Sure, come on in. It doesn't work that way. But they don't explain that. It's just something you have to accept. Now, besides the obvious plot holes right there, there's something that extremely annoyed me about this series, and that is the fact that it's not animated. 75, and I'm not making this up. It's too stupid to make up. 75% of the animation is actually still frame. Like, oh my god. Like, they actually, I think they got panels from the manga, colored them in, and put them into the series. The only, like, actually animated parts are parts of her walking or talking. Like, all the action scenes are still frame, and it's really annoying. I mean, you know, maybe they don't have a budget. Well, if you don't have that good of a budget, you shouldn't be putting out a series. I mean, still frames is just cheap. I mean, it kills. Literally 75% of the series is still frame. 25% is actually full animation. But whatever. So the next scene is, of course, her going to the school that she randomly got accepted into for doing nothing at all. And as she's walking, they all have swords for some reason. Apparently it's a fighting school. I don't care. So of course the perverted old, well, not the perverted old man, the perverted old teacher is watching her behind the billboard. And he jumps down in front of her. This is all done in, like, still frame, right? And he's running towards her, so like, I'm like, oh my god, why am I watching this? And he runs right at her, and she gets freaked. Well, no, she doesn't get freaked out, actually. She's like, oh, this is so amazing. He's running right towards me. He has a wooden katana, and she's saying, he's going to cut me right in half. What am I going to do? And then, as she's screaming in terror, she looks down and finds a penny. So she bends down, like straight down. He swings and hits the sword on her back while she's bent down picking up the penny. What does she do then? She gets up, hits him in the face, and he's in pain. Well, we later find out that this is, of course, the teacher that's... this is her teacher. His name is Mr. Diamond, I believe. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't care. And he now thinks that she is amazing because, well, she beat him. And now he has this obsession over her that he just wants to fight her again. And it's stupid. So he explains to her, okay, you're in my class. And he's like, why are you late? You shouldn't be late. It's like, well, the note I got, because apparently they send a note to the kids, it says just come tomorrow. They didn't say a time. It's like, oh, well, then you're excused. You could go to class. So That's how we introduce to the teacher. Like, oh my god. So, of course, now she's walking to her class, and we see the principal and the vice principal, and they're talking about something. They're saying, somebody got into the lab. It's like, do you think they found it? So they have to, of course, they had to throw in something to keep us interested. And then Mr. Diamond, the teacher, walks up, and they see him walking up, and he says, what are you guys talking about? And then the little skinny vice principal jumps on the big fat principal, and they're scared for some reason, because, well, he asked them what was going on. It's like, and he's just like, staring at them like, and they're just like, and they're sweating. I'm like, this is uncalled for. And this is all still frame. I mean, really? And then, so apparently there's something hidden in the school. I don't care. Back to our main character, Miue. She eventually finds her class, and this is one of those series where if you're not the main character, you look all the same. Like, all the frickin' same. But we are introduced to another character, Faust, and I think he's supposed to be comic relief. Because he does this whole, like, song or chant with the whole other class explaining what they're doing there. Apparently this is, this is called, the hero, she's in the hero training department, where they're trained to become heroes or something, which is why they all have weapons. So, okay, fine. See, that kind of makes more sense. I could follow that, right? No. Faust, okay. I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but it was painful to watch. Like, just the still frame dance and everything, and it was extremely painful. My soul was burning as I watched this. That is how horrible this was. Like, oh my god. And then after, of course, another character shows up out of nowhere, Ryuto, and she wants to fight Miu because, well, she's a transfer student, so she must be amazing, right? No, it's just somebody who wanted to come to school to meet friends. And, of course, they fight. Oh, they don't fight. They challenge each other, and that's the end of the first episode. So they're not going to show you the fight, which I bet is going to be all still frame. They want you to watch next episode, right? It's not going to happen. I will not continue this series. Simply because it is stupid. I hate it. Oh my god, I couldn't watch it. Maybe because they didn't animate it. Maybe because it was just too, generic. Like, oh, the perverted old man, something hiding in the teacher, a hero training department, and Faust, which is just like this creepy, blue-haired freak. Yeah, and that's the first episode. So, what do I give it as a review? Even if you are at gunpoint, take the bullet. Do not watch this series. That is my review. TheBoredOtaku is signing out. Look forward to more reviews and previews in the near future. Goodbye, YouTube. I'm gonna go sleep now.